Aquarius. How y'all doing? I'm about to do a little love reading for y'all. I guess that's pretty much what most of my readings are. I don't know who I'm trying to fool, but all right, we got the Page of Swords. That is an air card. That is watching someone, spying on someone, and someone's spying on y'all. Is Aquarius? I don't know. Y'all really do that spying type shit. Maybe. Five of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So there's some kind of conflict going on, and there's Knight of Wands is a lot of passion, but it's like a lot of I wanted to say the destroyer type energy as well. I mean, if you look at this, like, yeah, he's moving slow. He's not like the Knight of Wands, see how it's like he's leaving fire behind him everywhere he goes, okay? You don't want to be like that. Maybe someone's been like that to you. Maybe you're dealing with a fire sign, because here's the Five of Wands too. This can be conflict and competition. Now, it could just be competition for something that you're wanting to do. But I do feel like the energy I'm getting here is someone is watching, someone that you have had maybe an up and down relationship with is watching you, keeping an eye on you, seeing what you're doing. They had a lot of passion for you. They were very unreliable, extremely unreliable. And there was a tower moment, which is what the universe's way of getting you out of a situation that you should not be in, that maybe you don't want to end yourself. Five of Pentacles, it might have left you feeling rejected, abandoned. You know, that they may have been the ones that left you. But that's okay, because you're always going to be better off. And look at that shit. Ace of Pentacles. This is a new job, a new money, like literally money, like a windfall of money. It could be, I want to say, like, I don't know why I keep thinking legendary. These crazy words keep popping in my head, but it's almost like it's a legacy, like money, like maybe you're going to win the lottery or something. I don't know. It's going to be something that's going to leave a lasting legacy behind, okay? So whatever it is you're thinking about doing, you need to do that. Maybe it's something, a new job. Maybe it's maybe it's a side gig. Maybe it's something that you're wanting to do that can bring you a lot of money, a lot of wealth, a lot of, oh my gosh, what in the hell? This is like this is a chance for you to, like, have a new beginning and a financial beginning. Maybe you've not had a lot of money for a long time, and this is a way that you can get it. But I gotta look and see how we're gonna do that, okay? So I also see the Four of Pentacles right here and the Three of Swords. So you are still trying to get over some sort of heartbreak. I saw the Chariot. That's a lot of forward movement. So again, with this Ace of Pentacles, normally I could just look at it and see, yeah, it's going to be a new beginning with money, a new job, something like that. But I feel like there's so much in there, like for some of y'all. Some of y'all are going to do something, some of y'all are going to do something else. But there is a way to make your living right here on whatever it is you have in your mind right now, Aquarius, and that's what you need to do, okay? And I was telling one of the other readings I just did, I was telling, make a huge goal, a gigantic goal that you want, something you want that you know you can work towards, okay? Don't be afraid to make it as big as you want it to be, and then divide it into 10 pieces, like how you're gonna get there, okay? And each one of those 10 pieces needs to be divided down, like, say, how are you gonna get the money to, or what are you gonna do to move forward? What's the first thing you're gonna do to move forward? Whatever that is, how are you gonna do that? And you're gonna break that down into little pieces. Just pieces that you can work on, a little bit at a time, here and there, until before you know it, there you are. And see, from rags to riches, seriously. This is like after the Tower moment. I know you felt, devastated and alone, left out in the cold, whatever. Maybe even financial loss came from that. And there is a decision, and here's an ending right here. This is a cycle has ended, okay? A toxic cycle. Oh my God, Aquarius. Oh my goodness, I don't want to cry. So whatever this horrible life was that you guys had, whether it was a relationship, problems with addiction, both, all the above, it's ended. That has ended. But someone from your past may be trying to come back. Please don't let them back in, Aquarius, because they don't deserve you. They do not deserve, they never did, and they really don't now, because you've done work on yourself. You're trying to do better. Don't let them back in. But this is the completion of a cycle. This has ended. This toxic situation has ended. This is for you. This means for you to move forward. This could literally mean a fortune in your lap, okay? But not if, I keep sticking to these two cards. You guys are really feeling this right here. You guys are really feeling this, and then you're going to be feeling this. So hang on, Aquarius, because this is coming, okay? Hang on, do the work it takes to get here. You can't just sit there and wait on it to fall in your lap. You already know that. But to get out of this, to get here, that's what you've got to do after this Tower moment. You may still be reeling from it, and it could have been years ago, but you still have to pick up the pieces, continue picking them up, and move forward. But when I saw this and this decision, it's hard. You feel like you don't have all the information. Yes, you do. You already know what to do, Aquarius. It's just decisions are hard sometimes, because usually the best one is not the easy one, and it's going to cause you some pain. I mean, period. That's just how it goes, sadly. Unfortunately, that's just fucking what human, what do they call it? And it looks like maybe something you've invested in the past, and there it is again. I just saw it and I had no idea it was going to be this. So something you invested in the past has made its way slowly back to you. Maybe something you lost, something someone took from you, it's coming back. But it's coming over this being watched, you know, and maybe the person that's watching you may be the one that took something from you, okay? But whatever it is, it's coming back. And you've been waiting, and it's about time. Why are these cards sticking together like this? And then we have, and I'm sorry, y'all, my hair is like driving me nuts. Like I have to keep picking it up. The Magician. Okay. So the Five of Wands can be, like I said, competition, and it can be like a bunch of arguing and shit like that. But this Magician is like manifesting whatever it is that you need to help yourself move forward. I mean, you're gonna have, that could be someone that's gonna help you actually as well. But I feel like that's you helping yourself. You realizing that you can help yourself. Yeah. See, because of this Knight of Wands here, this passionate fucker that leaves scalded, scorched earth behind them everywhere they go, you had to take a step back, and you had to stop, you had to think, you had to rest, recuperate, and figure out what your next move is going to be. And that's fine. And maybe that Tower moment, maybe you did it. Maybe you let it go, and it caused you a lot of pain. Ooh. Ooh. Queen of Swords in reverse. That is a mean asshole. I almost said a mean mofo. This is someone who is a liar, who is not going to ever admit the truth. This could be a narcissist right here, a feminine energy narcissist. I mean, we all have feminine and masculine energy, so y'all take that for whatever. But they're over this tower, and that's why the tower happened, because the universe got you out of some situation that was not good. I mean, that could have even been you in the past, but I don't feel like, I feel for most of you, this is a person that caused a lot of pain for you. And they lied, and they, you know, they didn't want to face the truth, accept the truth, or anything. And look at that, Ace of Swords. That is the truth coming out. So this is the truth. This is the sword of truth. This right here is basically telling you that you'll know the truth that's coming out, okay? And maybe whatever caused the situation, you're going to actually know the full extent of it. You're going to see what really, and also it's new beginnings. I mean, it's new, like, you may be thinking of something in your head that you want to bring to fruition. Like I said, the goals to get here. And if that's what it is, you guys need to work on that, because that's just going to get you here. I mean, you got two aces here. So that's new beginnings in two different areas. New beginnings in 3 different areas. What the hell? Now look, you guys, oh my God, I have chills. This hardly ever happens, but lately it seems like some of these cards have been really doing crazy shit like this. Look at this, the Ace of Pentacles, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, work on whatever the hell it is you have in your mind right now to work on, and it's going to be a success. You may have to bust your ass, but it's going to come. I mean, this is here. This is the proof right here. Your whole life is going to change. It's going to be a whole new, you're not even going to know what to think, Aquarius. So, you guys, and look, someone who was an asshole, and there's that King of Wands again, and the Two of Wands. You got to make that decision to let go of something that has caused you a lot of grief. Someone who was in conflict and competition with you even, okay? So, all right, y'all. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of advice here, Aquarius. Let's give Aquarius some advice. And you know what? I want to take a card. I forgot to do this on the last two readings, but let's see. How would Aquarius know who the person was that caused all this grief and pain, this reverse Queen of Swords? The Hangman. Someone who probably kept you, I mean, you're in no contact with them now, for sure. Or you have been, or you will be. But this is usually the no contact card. It's someone that you cut off. Or they cut you off. Could have been a Cancer. Could have been a water sign. Could have been someone who was wanting to move forward and you weren't. Look at that. This came out in reverse. So this is someone you're getting over. It's someone that you're over. You may totally be over that person. And that's why this feeling's going away with the truth. And there you go. You cannot. Ace of Pentacles, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. You cannot get better than that, Aquarius. So, get off the couch. And there's a Queen of Cups, a lot of love. So you guys need to love yourselves. You guys are lovable. You guys are precious. And you cannot let anyone make you think you're not, okay? And I will not cry again today. I'm not doing it. Alright. So we got bold. This is advice for y'all. Plenty of material things. I mean, that could be coming as well. Shield, you need to defend yourself. Yes, against this fucker trying to come back, definitely. Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. I feel like it's business opportunity. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. And I feel like that was what that toxic devil thing that I pulled up from here. That's what that was in the past. So don't let that pull you back in, ever. Frying pan, trouble and accusations. You know, sometimes people accuse us of shit we don't do, okay? And I feel like some of y'all, that's what happens to y'all. I feel like that happens to you, Aquarius. And, you know, the best thing I can tell you about that is, as an Aries, the shit's happened to me so many times. Things I would never do to anybody. And I've been like, really? Someone thinks I would do that? Are you fucking kidding me? And you almost feel guilty, even though you didn't do anything. Don't let that shit get to you. Say, you know what? The truth will win out. And because it will. Look, right there and right there. So that could have something to do with this situation, feeling like shit, but then the truth comes out. So hell, there may be something in a job or somewhere that someone's making you look bad, but they're not going to be able to do anything because you're going to win. All right, Aquarius, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all again soon. Sorry if this was long. I hope it resonated. Leave me a comment if it did. Love y'all. Bye-bye.